Good afternoon, this is Melissa with the StockSwitch.com, and today we're just going to do a little QCOR review. This was a stock that I talked about the other day that had this huge move, okay, on the daily chart. We see it here, and I did a talk about this the other day when this thing did this thing, okay. This morning I woke up, and of course I always check the gap downs because I play bearish professional gaps. I saw this thing gapping down. It wasn't a gap down that met my criteria per se, okay, so I didn't think to play it short. I do like to follow things of interest, so I looked at this morning and I said, you know what, I emailed one of my friends. I said, you know what, QCOR is going to drop on the open today and bounce off of 21 or 20, and then I thought it was going to bounce, okay, so that was my prediction for this thing today. As it turned out, it did bounce off of 20. Let's just look at the 1 minute chart. It came in right away. It bounced off of 20. You could have played it long for a move, but you would have had to take your profits into here because look what it did. Let's get rid of this pre-market data. Here it bounced right off of 20. Double bottom here, 20, 20. You could have entered it here, right here. You could have bought it right at 20. And if you didn't want to buy it there, you could have bought it right here on this bar here. Stop under 2024 plus the spread with QCOR. Yep, 2024 is a stop plus the spread. This is a better buy down here at 20. Would have got a better price. And the way this thing moves and trades, you could have just bought it at 20. That was a play. I thought it was going to drop and bounce off of 21 or 20. Clearly 21 wasn't it. It went crushed right through it. And then we're into reversal time here. Okay, and so that it rallied up. But this is why it's so important to book your money. It is so important to book your money. If you bought this thing at 20, you got almost $2 out of it. If your target was 22, you're going to hold this thing and give back money for 15 more cents. You must book the trade. I don't even think it went up to 22. No, it didn't. 21.99. Oh, it did go up to 22 there. Okay. At 10 o'clock it did. But it wasn't worth suffering through this pullback. Excuse me. It wasn't worth suffering through this pullback to get another 15 cents because it pulled all the way down into 2080. You lost $1 in this pullback. You didn't take it off. So I always suggest you get a move like this, 5 green bars up, 3 green bars up, 3 nice bars, into reversal time, you take it off. And I thought it was along here at 21 or 20, I said. As it turns out, it did get to 22, but you notice it could not get over 22. It couldn't get over 22. And it couldn't get over 22, and it couldn't get over the high of the day, which was 22.75. I've been sitting here watching this thing. I don't know why I'm surprised, because I said it in the video the other week. I said it back in July, and I'm going to say it again today. This thing is just done. I mean, it's absolutely done, and it's sitting here poised. It looks like it's going to trade under 20. Oh, no, it did. 1990 there. It already went under 20. It's just... It's not a long today at all. You could have bought it at 20 for a nice, $2 move, but I really thought that it was going to bounce today and hold the bounce. It did bounce today, but it could not hold its bounce. It could not hold its bounce at all. In fact, you could have shorted it here after it gave you the confirmation that it was holding the 22. You could have shorted it here right at the 5 minute and taken it down to 20. Not knowing for sure if it was going to go under 20, but it certainly looked like it did, and it did. It went to 1990, and now this thing is just sitting here like a breakdown play, just waiting to go. I mean, this thing is just unbelievably weak, which just goes to show you there was really no strategy in this thing today to do any kind of novice gap. And to me, this is not a professional bearish gap, okay? This chart is just unplayable the way that it's setting up. It's not high odds you're going to get in a gap, something that gaps down. Okay, $8, and after it had a move like this 3 days ago and continue running red. It's not high odds, so I don't play it short, but I like to watch them. I like to study them. I like to see what they do, and as you see, it's just continued weakness here. Continued weakness here. Let's just say 19. 19 is the target here. It's probably going to get there today. It's probably going to get to 19 today. It's going to get to 19 today. And then maybe, if people are lucky, it'll bounce. But this thing is just, it's absolutely horrendous. I don't short something like this because it's not high odds it's going to work. You could have done it but it's just not high odds. I really thought it was going to bounce off 20. It did, but then it didn't have any follow through. I mean, this thing had no follow through. It could not get over the high of the day here. It's just unbelievable. What's the low here? 22.26. Yeah. So this thing is going to end the day red. I'm sure of it. And let's quick look at the market. The market is rallying, I'm pretty sure. Still. Let's look. The market gapped down and rallied today. Let me look at it. Let's just take a quick look here at the market. Oh, the market's sideways. Yeah. We rallied this morning, pulled in and rallied again. We're just sideways here. But, I mean, we're basically still holding bullishly. You see this? We're still holding bullishly here. Because we could have come in today. We had a chance to come in today. We could have fallen in here. I guess we could still before the end of the day, but I doubt it now. I doubt it. And the later the day goes on, the more I like us to hold here. Let's just quick look at the 60. Yeah, I think we're going to hold this area. Boy, we are strong. This market is just so strong. Every time it gaps down, it rallies. It has chances to fall. It's not doing it. And it really fell in the gap. Just fell in the gap down here to creating a new support level, which was resistance here at this point. This is a 60-minute chart. Anyways, just wanted to give you a little update on QCOR. I'm not playing it, but I'm watching it. I like to study it, and you learn from these things. The best way to learn is actually to just watch something and study it and not play it. When you're in something and you're fully vested in it, you don't always learn from it. You learn afterwards when you go back and learn what you do, but when you are just watching something and studying it and learning from it, it really helps you see things better in charts to see, hey, if I ever see something like this again, what am I going to do? Well, for surely, I called this thing right back here that I thought it was over for this. I was right there. And the next time I see something like that, I'm going to take it as a core short because I missed this whole beautiful move here, and I had it back in July. But it's good to see this, hey, next time this does this, maybe I will short one of these. I don't know. You know, it's interesting to look at these, but it's just such a big gap down. And after this move like this, I mean, these things can do anything. And again, this thing can still get halted. You know, it's losing value every second, and it still can get halted. It got halted 2 days that the thing happened. I mean, with these kind of flushes and trades like this, you never know. Anyways, this is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Thank you and have a great day.